YouTube don't know this. Only you guys are seeing it. These are some of the perks that you get by joining the community, basically. Mila, did people get it? Should I begin? Okay. By the way, what happened today, man? I can't believe what's happened today. I hope a lot of you guys made money. I hope a lot of you guys had a good time because the market just hit. 1 second. Just 1 second. Yeah, the market just hit 18,000 today, right? I'm talking about Nifty. Nifty hit 18,000 today, which was insane, which I don't think should have happened. I don't know how it happened, to be honest. Everyone was predicting 18,000 to come slightly later, but 18,000 it reached, right? I don't know how many of you all are tracking something I put last night, right? If you saw the forum that I put last night, called Market Talk, you saw that I put a few things, right? I put Polycab 2529 at current CMP might go up today. So Polycab actually from 2529 went up all the way to 2630. It went up almost 100 points today and then came back, right? Came back slowly on a downward slope, but it actually went up 100 points today. So that's wait, I'm on the 15-minute chart. Yes, it actually went up to 2650. If you look at persistent sadly went down today. The reason why persistent went down today is because TCS's result was not that great. If you saw what happened to the IT stocks today, IT stocks took a nice beating, like massive beating they took. So persistent was actually down, but then eventually went up by the end of day. Right, it started low, but then it went up by the end of day. India Mart, which I said 8805, again from 8805 it went up to 9000, almost 9100, and then came back to 8805 because the market changed its direction towards the end of the day, right? I don't know how many of you all have been tracking it, but market actually changed today. It was going upwards in the starting, it was really going up, it came down. HDFC Bank also went up a few percentage today, almost 2% up. Dixon, which I had put yesterday at 5254 and said it can go to 5500 this week, went up to 5500 in a day, right? Let me tell you exactly where is Dixon. It went up to it went to 5564, and then when the market changed its direction, it came down to 5394. So these were the things. This was all the research that I had done over the weekend, which made me figure out what was happening. IEX was Tamo also went up today. Yes, Tamo also went up. Tamo was basically Tata Motors. For all the people who don't know, it went up quite significantly today. Tata Power went up. GMR Infra went up today. Tata Power, IEX also went up today. So all of these fundamentally good stocks, right? IEX especially fundamentally good stocks definitely went up today, which is again very interesting. Okay. Now, yeah, so what I'm saying is finally Nifty hit 18,000. Now, I don't know. Bank Nifty also crossed 38,000, went up to 38,300 almost at 518 points. Now, we don't know whether a correction will happen or not because whenever something goes up too much, it is scary. And in fact, we saw that the market went up a lot today. And then towards the end, after 1 o'clock, after 1:30, the market just changed its direction and started going downwards, right? Slowly you see at after 1:30 it just start going into a downward direction. Do you recommend SG Infra? I don't recommend anything. So basically, see, I can't recommend anything. I can't tell you to buy or sell anything because obviously SEBI registered advisor I am not. So you guys have to do your own research. I just keep looking at stuff. I'll keep talking about stuff that I feel looks interesting. Again, after that, it's only about you, right? Because if I keep telling you what to buy and you don't do any research, then what's the point? Right, what's the point of me telling you anything? My main goal is to teach you guys so that you don't need me in the future. That is my goal. Make you guys so smart that you don't need me in the future. Yeah. Okay, so for all the people who are asking, link the go on the left hand side. There will be a section called Shashank Small Case. You can go check that out. Under Shashank Small Case, you will see it. Yeah. See, this is the video player. So a lot of people are asking about. See, hey guys, this is my. I've not combed my hair, so this is my backup setup. But I'm just showing you guys that this is not exactly Clubhouse for all the people who wanted to see that. But hi, how are you guys? So I apologize today. I couldn't do the video. I couldn't come and do the YouTube video because we had a very important meeting on Monday, so I couldn't do that. So I'm really sorry. about that. But again, let's discuss why we're here today, which is Super 20. Okay, are you guys excited? You want to talk about it? Do you guys have the link? First of all, have you guys opened the link? Do you guys have it? Have you guys seen it? Okay, so everyone has opened it, right? So I'm going to talk about them one by one, and I'll tell you when I talk about these names, you will understand why I've taken each. I'm going to tell you why I've taken each of them. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I've taken each of them. Now, again, this is not a buy or sell recommendation. You can do whatever you want to do with it. It is not me trying to, I'm just showing you 20 stocks that I am keeping in my core portfolio for a very long period of time, right? How long are you planning? As long as the fundamentals support it. The minute the fundamentals crash, I will also take out of it. Okay, now my coffee is ready. Yes, time for a coffee. Awesome. Chalo. Now, ye dekho, the first thing is called Saregama, right? Saregama means what? This is a music company. Okay, how many of y'all have heard Saregama? They've launched something known as Caravan. In the last 1 year, it's given 6,600% return. Currently in an upper circuit right now. 1 month return is around 7%, and Saregama is doing really well. By the way, there's no rebalancing, etc. and all, right? So this is not something that I keep rebalancing, and when I rebalance, you don't get the rebalance. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to show you fundamentally good 20 fundamentally good stocks that will definitely do well in the future. Okay, so there's no rebalancing. Don't come and ask me about this again, key, please rebalance this, please rebalance that. No rebalancing at all. Okay, the first stock is Saregama, definitely really good. The second stock is IRCTC. Now, if anyone thinks IRCTC is bad, then you have a big issue. Okay, if anyone thinks IRCTC is bad, you have a big issue. IRCTC is very, very, very good because it has monopoly, and not only monopoly. If you have seen Ishmohit's video on IRCTC, you will also see that IRCTC is doing a lot with Rail Neer, its catering business, and they're making a lot of revenue from that, right? So IRCTC is very good. I swear, Pranav, matlab I keep telling people you have to hold for a long period of time, but then every week they'll be like, sir, rebalance karo. क्या मतलब क्या just for the sake of rebalancing should I rebalance? It doesn't work that way, right? If something's fundamentally strong and it's doing well, why would I want to touch anything? Right? I don't want to touch anything. अच्छा कर रहा है छोड़ दो, let it do well, leave it. Why simply fluctuate? Then we have Dixon Technologies. Now Dixon again was at 4,500. Now it's at 5,300. Going to go to 5,500. So Aram se, this is again a long-term play, doing really well, growing at a very fast pace. This is stock number three. Stock number four is another very famous stock called Dr. Path Labs. How many of you all have heard of Dr. Lal Path Labs? Again, recession-proof business. राइट, रिसेशन प्रूफ बिजनेस. कुछ भी होगा, डॉक्टर लाल पाथलैब्स. कोविड हुआ, वेरी गुड, मेड मोर मनी. कोविड नहीं है, फिर भी लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव डायबिटीज, कोलेस्ट्रॉल, दिस एंड दैट. यू हैव टू कीप डूइंग टेस्ट, राइट? टेस्टिंग लैब्स आर, they have all across India. And knowing Indians right now, I don't know how many of you all know this, but think about this, right? I don't know how many of you all have seen this with your own family members, with your own parents, with your own households, right? You might have seen something where a lot of people nowadays are becoming very health conscious. Like we're moving into that health, whereas earlier you used to do a health report once in 1 year, right? I know my dad does it every 3 months now. My mom makes him do it purposely, right? I do some kind of a blood test every 2 months, right? Lot of money gets spent on that, but we do it more often than what our previous generation used to do. And I can only believe that in the future the people will do it much more than what they're doing right now. So again, Dr. Lal Patla is fundamentally very, very strong. If you want to see, I don't think they have, let me check, let me just open everything and show you guys, I mean tell you guys. So Dr. Lal in the last 5 years chart has also gone up fundamentally very strong. They have good revenue growth year on year with a nice EPS growth year on year. Their borrowings are zero. It is a debt free company. So they're doing really well. So this is stock number. Kitna da? I'll see how many of you are paying attention. What is this stock number? One, two, three, four. What is this? Or five? Wow, smart people. This is stock number four, guys. For all the people who are saying three, this is stock number four. First was Saregama, IRCTC, Dixon Technologies, and Dr. Lal Path Labs. Four stocks. Yeah. ठीक है. Now stock number five. Stock number five is Acrisil. Okay, the reason why I'm choosing Acrysil is because now in the next few years, at least for the next 2 years, the building space is going to be very interesting, especially the housing and development phase. And a lot of people are using Acrysil. In fact, a lot of my friends who are real estate builders have suggested take Acrysil and keep, because they are only buying from Acrysil and they're like, yeah, market leader hai, best hai, just take this, right? So Acrysil is stock number 5, and again it's doing really well. Stock number 6, okay, another stock that I've spoken about recently in the past, especially in one of my in few of my YouTube videos, again fundamentally strong, is a company called Polymedicure. Okay, Polymed or Polymedicure. Okay, again, Polymedicure does basically it's very good. Why? Because it does a lot of what do you call it? Is a different type of products for each kind of surgery, right? So, for example, oncology, they have different kind of equipment. So they manufacture a lot of equipments. Okay, so they're like a med tech, let's call it that way, a med tech company. And now, if you've seen medical state, right? Everyone's investing a lot into medical right now. So this is again something we found this in Weekend Research. Yeah, I found it on Weekend Research. I didn't even know about Polymedicure. When someone suggested it, I was doing my research and we found this gem, and that gem has been very sweet over the last few months, right? I think we found it a few months ago, but this has been doing really well. Okay, then we have number six position pe hai. Who's this? My personal favorite, Tata Elxsi. Now, no questions on Tata Elxsi. No questions at all on Tata Elxsi. Sorry, this is stock number 7, my bad. No questions on Tata Elxsi. Why? Because the future is very bright for it, and it has given amazing returns. From when I have spoken about Tata Elxsi, from, I don't know how many of you all know this, but I've been talking about it from God knows when. Before it even started rallying, I've been talking about this. No question on Tata. Beautiful. A lot of people are tell me this, by the way, huh? They'll be like, why are you talking about stocks that have already rallied? Why can't you talk about stocks that have not rallied? But people don't understand that I have been talking about Laurus Labs, I have been talking about Tata Alexi, I've been talking about Subex before they even rallied, right? Laurus Labs you were buying from 280, okay, now it is at 680. So everything's going up only, right? We have been talking about fundamentally strong stocks pehle se, but then people are like, why are you only talking about already stocks that have gone up? Abhi kya bole? Is it worth buying now? Whatever I'm looking at right now is worth buying for the future. This is not for current. This is only for future. So if you think about future, everything is worth right now, especially Tata Elxsi for sure. Then we have another IT company called Mastech. Mastech also is doing really well, slightly in the mid capish, small capish segment. This is one small bet that I'm taking, that this company will do really well. It's at 8,000 crore market cap, has been growing consistently in the last 1 year, and I have a feeling it'll do well because of the research that I have done. Feeling gaya bhad mein, I've done my research, so it feels like this will do well from the data that I am seeing right now. So this is slightly on that side, yeah. Now, apart from that, I have IEX. Okay, IEX again, very these are all costly stocks. Obviously, these are 20 stocks. It's not going to be cheaper, right? Then we have IEX. Okay, IEX is again obviously no question at all about IEX, because it's doing superb right now currently. And another reason why it is superb right now is because IEX has just got approval for commodity trading, options and futures trading. So obviously again, ये भी ऊपर जाने वाला है in the long term, right? So again, superb, fundamentally strong stock, no questions, no if buts oofs about anything. Yeah. Okay. Next, one second. किधर गया किधर गया Okay. Then we have another company called APL Apollo Tubes. Okay, APL Apollo Tubes. Now APL Apollo Tubes again, very strong, fundamentally strong company. Recently gave bonuses and all that. It is also growing consistently over a period of time, and it is in the space of manufacturing steel tubes and pipes. They're also the sponsors of Delhi. Shit, how did I forget their name? Delhi Capitals. Yeah. So if you see Delhi Capitals, if you see Rabada's t-shirt last night, you would have seen that he has APL Apollo written on it. So they are that. Another very interesting stock that I'm going to talk about is Hindustan Foods. This again, I've spoken to you guys about Hindustan Foods. I have done a separate video on this. This is again my moonshot bet. That moonshot bet will, that means this might do well for me. So let's see if that does well. If it does well, great. If it doesn't do well, it's fine, right? Because the stocks here are fundamentally strong. The next one is Polycab. Again, superb. We have done this in our weekend research. Again, Polycab is also very, very, very strong. If you see from that perspective, fundamentals are strong. Everything strong, right? And it's there for a long period of time. So don't worry about Polycabs also. Polycabs also very, very strong from that perspective. Yeah. Then next, one second. After Polycab, we have Relaxo Footwears. Again, Relaxo is a consistent compounder, has been doing from a very long period of time, consistently been growing also, and is in the manufacturing of tradition and trading of footwear and footwear related products like Bata. Right. Then we have Naveen Fluorine. Do you guys know Naveen Fluorine? It's now specialty chemicals come. Naveen Fluorine is also very interesting. Again, a moonshot bet, fundamentally strong. Also has a moat called as Lucifer, the gas. Then we have Clean Science and Technology, again in the specialty chemical space, again very interesting. Um, so this is something they recently came out of their IPO, 40% up from their IPO. This is also doing really well, will do really well in the future. Then we have Deepak Nitrite, my personal favorite and the consistent compounder, which will make all of us very, very rich in the future, is Deepak Nitrite. No Tatva Chintan, no. I'll come to what I have missed and why I have missed that. Okay. Then we have Happiest Minds from an IT space again. We have Laurus Labs, which are again our famous Subex, which is again a moonshot bet for a long, consistent moonshot bet. And then we have Persistent Systems. I don't know how many of you have seen Persistent Systems, but it's a beautiful upward graph, right? Beautiful upward graph. Persistent Systems. Niche hi nahi ja raha hai. It's just going up, 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 right? Again, these are all for long-term consistent compounders. So these were the 20 stocks that I'm talking about, right? Now, out of all these 20 stocks, do you guys think there's any stock in this should not have been there? No, Shashank, this is not fundamentally good. Maybe this was a stupid stock. Do you guys feel that there's any bad stock here? Okay. So all of them, you guys agree, are fundamentally strong and long-term compounders, right? Fundamentally strong long-term compounders. Now there are some stocks, okay, that I have not taken. See, now I'll tell you what, guys. It is very, very, very difficult to put everything in 20 stocks. Now the thing is, obviously, I wanted to put much more. डालने में तो there are so many other good stocks that I want to put. I want to put Bajaj Finance for sure, right? Bajaj Finserv or Bajaj Finance, one of the Bajaj twins. I want to put Sona Coms. I want to put Tata Motors. I want to put something else. Um, I want to put my what do you call that? RACL, PIX transmission, CDSL, CAMS. So many are there, right? But why didn't I do that? The reason why I didn't do that is because I usually keep two different portfolios, right? Two different portfolios, matlab. This is my core portfolio. This is my emergency fund. Like a lot of people ask me, right? What is your emergency fund? This is my emergency fund. Now, usually what happens out of these 20 stocks, you will see after 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, there will be three or four or five stocks that will become very, very big, right? Others might not move, but there will be three, four, five stocks that will become very big. Now, these stocks that become very big, right, will take up most of the space in your entire, what do you call it, portfolio, right? Which is fine. If you remember, if you look at our small case that we had created initially, we had chosen the what do you call that, we had made everything perfect, right? When we did the entire small case, we said nothing should be over complicated, nothing should have more than 20% weightage. But now if you open that 30,000 small case, Deepak Nitrite has 40% weightage in that entire portfolio. 40%. Now that's not right, correct? 40% is a bit too much, so it should be less, right? We should make it down to 20%. That means we have to rebalance, we have to sell shares. But if I had sold even one share of this in the hope of rebalancing, what happened? Right, Deepak went up, and if I'd rebalanced Deepak, then I wouldn't have got the gains. So as long as it's fundamentally strong, don't care about the weightage in your portfolio, just keep it. As long as it's strong, you should keep it, because over a long period of time it keeps going up, right? From 30,000, it's currently at 49,000. By the way, it's almost 50,000 now. It's 65% returns it's given till now. So just keep it, don't stress too much about it. But there are a lot of other stocks. CAMS have not put, CDSL have not put. Now these stocks, I put it in separate thing. I make separate small cases for this, where I don't put majority of my money. Majority of my money I put in this, right? If I have say 10 lakhs to invest, 8 lakhs I will put in this. Why? Because 8 lakhs is my safety fund. 8 lakhs will go into this. Remaining 2 lakhs I'll put it in some risky bets. Right? Say for example, risky bets like I want to take RACL gear tech or say Pix transmissions. These are slightly risky. अगर दिया तो अच्छा दिया, नहीं दिया तो नहीं दिया, चलेगा, मतलब I should not cry about it. But my 80% which I put 8 lakhs into this, right? This 80% will become a consistent compounder. Imagine, let me ask you this question. Let me throw you into the future for 1 second. Vibe Global is not doing really well in the last few weeks, right? So I don't want to keep it in my core portfolio. See, it is about me having conviction for the future. If I ask you 10 years down the line, will these stocks be there? IRCTC रहेगा रहेगा, IRCTC will be there, Deepak will be there, IEX will be there. They're not going out anywhere, right? Now, the main thing is, let me ask you this question. If I hold these stocks, okay, if I hold these stocks and I keep it for 10 years, assume each of these stocks I keep it for 10 years. Do you guys know what the returns would be? If I do, even if I just do lump sum one time now and keep it for 10 years, right? I don't want to invest anymore in this. I'll just put lump sum and keep it, and I keep it for 10 years. Do you know how much returns I'll get in 10 years on these stocks? Only on these stocks. Minimum 20% CAGR, even I believe. 20% CAGR to milna hi chahiye, right? A lot of people are saying 10x. I'm saying, chalo, if I put 10 lakhs today and keep this here for the next 10 years, the next 10 years it will be with bonuses, splits, dividends, whatever comes. And all these are fundamentally strong stocks, right? All of these, if you accumulate and you keep putting them in, then just imagine what will happen after 10 years. I don't know what it will be, but I know for a fact confidence is there. This will be good. Correct? It's only the confidence that I know, the confidence on these stocks I have so much, and they're fundamentally so strong that the Kager will be good. That's all I need to know. I don't care about anything else. The reason why I don't care about anything else, if I'm scared about anything, that means I'm not selecting the right stocks. Now, remaining 1 2 lakhs, if I have time pass money, that 1 2 lakhs, if I have extra or whatever, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, that you take some bets, that you take some time pass bets. Oh, you want to invest in Suzlon, you want to invest in some penny stock, time pass karo uske saath, no problem, right? Because consider that as your learning, or invest in, or make another coffee can, or make another kind of super 10 instead of super 20. One you keep super 20, make another super 10, and in that super 10 you put CAMS, CDSL, Tata Motors. See, Tata Motors will do well over 10 years, right? But will it give the same kind of returns that a Deepak Nitrite would give over 10 years? I'm not very confident. I think Deepak will give more. So Deepak is inside. So I'm only looking at who will give me better returns, right? Now, yes, now someone is saying, Karthikeyan is saying fundamentals may not be the same over the next 10 years. I completely agree. You should never invest in something and keep it for the next 10 years and not look at it. A lot of people say, no, invest karke rakho, 10 saal tak mat dekho. That is a very wrong thing to do. Every quarter, you are supposed to look at these 20 stocks. Put Google alert on these 20 stocks and keep it ready. Because if anything goes wrong, fundamentally something changes, you have to withdraw it and put something else in your Super 20. Right? Something from your Super 10 might get upgraded to Super 20, right? Maybe the second batch will come into the first batch. But something might go wrong. So why do you want to lose your hard-earned money? Overall, you won't be in loss. Overall, you will not be in loss. Your 10 lakhs would have compounded. Why? Because you're assuming that everything will do loss. That is not going to happen, correct? So one or two might become even zero. Imagine one or two goes down by 20% over the next 10 years, or maybe 50% over the next 10 years. It will not affect your portfolio at all. Why? Because your portfolio, there will be other stocks that go up by 100%, 150%, 200%, and that will carry your entire thing, right? That will carry your game. So that is why that is important. Okay, understood? So how do you guys feel about this? Does it seem good? Does it seem interesting? Please alert us when you rebalance. No, I'm not going to alert you when you rebalance. Now you have to figure that out by yourself. Yeah, the reason why you have to figure out by yourself is because if I keep teaching you everything, if I keep telling you what to do, you will do it without learning, right? The reason why I'm teaching you all of this is so that you can learn, and I'm helping you guys learn so that you can find out what is fundamentally strong. How do you know if fundamentals are changing? Every quarter you have to look at the results. Every quarter, 20 of the stocks you have to look at the results. That's all. Is coffee can Super 20 same or different? Different. See, coffee can doesn't have a limit. Coffee can be 5 stocks, 7 stocks, 10 stocks, 20 stocks, 35 stocks. Super 20 is my take on keeping 20 stocks, which is not too diversified, okay, but it is not too concentrated also. For me, 20 is my perfect balance. Out of 20, I only believe 5 to 7 will do really well in the next 10 years. Maybe 10 stocks will do really well in the next 10 years. Like really, really give compounding returns. Right? And after 10 years, you guys will look back and suddenly maybe something like Deepak Nitrite will be at 2 lakh crore market cap, and you'll be like, shit, Shashank had said this when Deepak Nitrite was at 35,000 market cap. And now it's gone up 8x, 9x, right? Because these stocks might not die over a long period of time unless something really goes now. Currently, Deepak Nitrite is at 40,000 crore market cap. What if it becomes 2 lakh crore market cap after whatever, how many ever years, right? Something can happen. I don't know. But all I'm saying is you have to keep holding. The difficult part is holding. Just hold and wait for a very long period of time. That's it. Weightage, I have literally put, I don't believe in weightages so much. I just put equi weightage. You know what equi weightage is? I make everything the same weightage and I make everyone start at the same starting line. In case a massive correction or crash will happen, what would you do? I would invest more, because I told you, right, this is fundamentally strong stocks that will not crash in one or two recessions. These are so strong. So even if any time a recession happens, any time a crash happens, my job is to go pick up more. I will average, beautifully average, right? Assuming I have money to average. Paisa nahi hai to average karne mein kuch like there's no use of averaging. So if you have money, definitely go average it. That is what I would do personally. Okay. Any questions? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me take a few people on stage and see if we can answer some questions. Okay. Karthik here has been like asking some really good questions. So let's take Karthik on stage. If you want to come on stage, click on that hand icon over there. Hey Karthik, how are you?
Yeah, fine, Sasarak. And what about you?
Hello. Hey, can you hear me? Okay, I think Karthikeyan is on mute. One second. I'm just taking a few people on stage. What did Anish kiss, it seems? Also, tomorrow I'll be coming at 3 p.m. We'll do a nice fundamental review of another company. Very interesting company. Okay. Yes, guys, go ahead.
Hi, hello.
Hey, Karthik, how are you?
Hi, Sasanak. This is Karthik. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, sir, I can hear you. Go ahead. Hello. 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 Yeah, I can hear you, man. Go ahead. Okay. Anyone can ask. Sheikh, you can ask a question. No issues. Sheikh also is running away. Why people are getting so scared of me, dude? A lot of people joined late. Interesting. A lot of people joined late.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're
Yes, sir.
audible.
Uh, yes, I wanted to ask you whether, I always thought IEX and MCX were supposed to go hand in hand. Is that wrong to assume?
I mean, they're two different stocks. They can't go hand in hand. They deal in completely different things, right? MCX is pure on commodity play, and IEX is on energy play. So they're two different companies with two different, what do you call that? They're two different companies with two different market sizes, no?
Yeah, but they're both exchanges. So in that regard, you know, they're both like
No, that's not necessary that they have to move in the same. No, who told you this? Not necessary they have to move in the same direction. Yeah?
yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, next question.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Shashank, my question is right now I'm a student, so even if I invest on one of the small cases right as of now, and
Hmm.
maybe if something happens, if a crash comes or something like that, so I don't have any more money like that to rebalance or to average out all the stocks. So in that condition, should I invest it now or what should I do?
See, you should always invest and then wait for a bit and then start reinvesting, basically, right? But for that, you need to save some liquid capital. You know what liquid capital is? You need to save some money, to be honest. And if you don't save money, then you'll have an issue.
Okay,
So
so
every time there's a crash,
and
you should try
mhm.
saving some money for that crash so that you don't, waste it.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Anything else? Anyone else? Yeah, look, let me know.
No, nothing. Only this doubt
That's
I
it?
have.
Okay, perfect, man. Thank you. So,
Thank you.
okay, guys, I want to make another announcement. How many of y'all have heard this company called Learn App? Learn App. Yeah. So yesterday, basically, I'll just tell you something. So I'm learning options, right? Options in the future. So yesterday, I went to Learn App, bought a subscription for a year, and then unlocked all its courses. And I started doing some trading courses, and I learned a few things, right? Yeah, Pratik only. So I learned. No, this is not a sponsor plugin. Don't worry. This is not a sponsor plugin. So I actually went there, learned a bit about something known as Williams fractals and Williams alligators, and I tried applying it today in today's market. Fucking actually worked. So I got like decent returns today, almost 20%. So I was also very happy about it. Now that is on the side. That is basically what I did over the weekend. Now basically Learn App has started is planning to create its community on the Scenes app over here, right? And on 14th of October, which is I think 3 days later, I'm doing a session on the Learn App community, right? I'm doing a session with Learn App community. So you should definitely have a look at it. Look, I'm just putting the link here. You can go join their community and just keep it there. I am trying to convince Pratik to give some free subscriptions for the Avalon Scenes audience, right? I told you this. I keep doing that with a lot of brands. I try to get one or two free stuff from them and give it to you guys as much as possible. Now I don't know how it will be structured, what will be the way to do a giveaway, what needs to be done, no idea. But it'll be 4,500 rupees worth, or actually 5,000 after tax, worth of free courses for people, right? It's for everything. There's investing, fundamental trading, everything's there. So I'm gonna show that to you guys. So 14th, you guys come for the event that I'm doing there. I've given the link below, so you can go join that link also. It's called Learn App Community. And once you join that community, and I'll be doing a session there, and then after that, I will try to get you guys some free Learn App. Again, I can't promise you that. I'm trying to convince them to give us at least few free subscriptions, because each subscription is worth 5 grand, right? Time on 14th, all that will be updated. Just go click on join community, and as soon as a new community will as soon as the event is going to get created, you will get a notification. So don't worry about it. Uh, so again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like these sessions. If you guys like these sessions, we can do slightly more sessions like this every alternate day or something like that, right? So if you guys like it, I can set up events every alternate day, and we can just chit chat here and talk about the market after the market is over. During the market, I'll come live on YouTube and teach you guys, talk about some fundamental stocks. But after the market, I just come here and just chill and relax with you guys. Yeah, alternate days, not on same days, please. ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. Then I'll get bored. You will get bored of me. YouTube पे भी देखोगे, इधर भी आके सुनो. Very annoying. Okay. Why did you stop doing 3 weeks, three news ka YouTube? Because the problem, what was happening was there's so many content pieces that I have to come and tell you guys. So if I do a session at 3 p.m. and then do again news at 5 p.m., it was just becoming a bit too much. So whenever I don't have, the problem is, let me finish teaching you guys about fundamental analysis and a lot of other things, right? So YouTube has its own benefits. See, Harsh, YouTube is basically, if I have to screen share, I have to show you a presentation for that YouTube. This is, you keep your phone aside and just listen to me like an audio podcast, right? You just have to listen to me. Yeah, even I have a personal life also, so I also need some time. Pura din YouTube pe I can't keep coming. I also get tired. There's content saturation that happens. So understand that also. Okay. Awesome. Chalo. Love you guys. See you later. And look at all the 20 stocks. See if you can make your own. I'm planning to do one giveaway very soon on this, on our app, in our community. I'm gonna run it very soon. Give me a week. Let me think about it perfectly, and then I'll put it on the forum where you will do some nice giveaway. Okay. I'll try to get something free for you guys. I'll have to talk to some of the brands and say, मैं कुछ कर रहा हूँ, free में कुछ दे दो. Right? Last time we got some 10 ticketed free subscriptions for a lot of people. This time let me try to get something else. Okay, as much as possible I'll give you guys free stuff. Cool. Awesome. Chalo, awesome guys. Let's do a session on business finance. We can do a session on business finance. I only thing is, I don't know how many people want to understand business finance, because very few people actually do a business. So I don't know how many people would want to do a business finance session. Yeah. Poll kar lo, yeah, poll kar leta hu. Let me do a poll. Okay. Awesome guys. I'll see you guys maybe day after tomorrow. I'll see you guys day after tomorrow. Okay. Chalo. Bye.